Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Four from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for April 11th, 2018. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. Well, we saw a bit more volatility once again, about a 200-point swing in the Dow, but by the end of the session, the Dow was down 218 points, while the S&P 500 was down almost 15. Again, getting back to that 20. And being rejected, so not a very positive sign there. The Nasdaq was down 25 points today. The Russell, mostly made up of small caps, did manage a small gain today of just about 3 points or so. We did see bonds trade higher, bringing the yield on the 10-year treasury note down to 2.780 today. And then we saw some pretty decent moves in both gold and crude. Gold was up about 10 points here. Now, well off its highs. You can see it was much higher during the day, pulled back, but nevertheless, closing much higher. And crude did as well. Let me get rid of these lines. I was analyzing it earlier here. And again, closing well off its highs, but having a great day. And remember this one, if you look at the weekly chart, this one is really poised to move much higher, I believe. So that looks really good. Speaking of weekly charts, Twitter. Now, Twitter's been in the news a lot, mostly because of Trump's tweets. But if you look at the stock itself, it's experienced a significant pullback here recently, closing this gap, which is always positive. Now it's starting to move higher again. And yes, on the daily we have downward momentum, but have a look at the weekly. And the weekly, this is interesting because we put in this bottoming formation. We consolidated down here for a very, very long time. Basically the better part of the past 2 years consolidating down here. And recently we cleared the highs here. Okay, it's September of 2016 highs. And now we've got a nice orderly pullback into that upsloping 20. And it's starting to bounce right off that 20. So if we finish off the week like this, and next week break the highs of this week, I think we're not only off to a move back to these highs here, the recent highs here, 37, but we could potentially move much higher. So keep an eye on Twitter, keep it on your watch list, and more specifically, keep an eye on the weekly time frame. That's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you on our next update.